They said, slow down after 40. I said, watch me. Greatest of all time. No age limit on that. Yeah. Yeah. 4 decades in and I'm built like I'm 22. But the wisdom in my training is a whole different view. I don't chase the trends, I don't follow the hype. I've been in the gym longer than most, been alive, right? Fit over 40 and I'm setting the bar. Not competing with the young, I'm competing with who I are. These joints been through wars, but they're still in the fight. Recovery smarter, training tighter, sleep every night. Hormones optimize, inflammation low. I know exactly what my body needs to grow. Blood work check, mobility drilled every day. Fit over 40 means I play the long game. They look at me and say, what's your secret, bro? I say discipline in decades, that's the only way to go. No shortcuts, no excuses, no age is the wall. Fit over 40 means I answer every call. Fit over 40, I'm the GOAT in this game. Age is just a number and the iron stays the same. Stronger than I was at 30, sharper than at 25. Fit over 40, most alive I've ever been alive. They said the body breaks down after the big 4-0. I said the body adapts if you let the right things grow. Greatest of all time in longevity and strength. Fit over 40, go in every lane. I seen the young guys come in cocky, blow they back out in a week. I seen them chase the numbers, never find a peak. Cause power without patience is a recipe to break. Fit over 40 means I learn from every mistake. I built my body slow and with incredible care. Now I pull the place they struggle with without a prayer. Not bragging, just a testimony of the time. Fit over 40, every rep a paradigm. Mobility work at 6, protein at 8. Prehab over post-tab, that's the 40 plus fate. I protect the joints that younger me ignore. Fit over 40 go, I can't afford to take a single day of training as a given. Every session at this age is truly living. Somebody told me once, you're too old for this sport. I smiled, tied my shoes and went back to the court. The iron doesn't know your age, it just knows your will. Fit over 40 means I'm grinding still. I look around the gym and the young ones ask me questions. I give them real answers, real lessons, because the GOAT don't gatekeep, the GOAT elevates. Fit over 40, passing down the grades. Fit over 40, I'm the GOAT in this game. Age is just a number and the iron stays the same. Stronger than I was at 30, sharper than at 25. Fit over 40, most alive I've ever been alive. Said the body breaks down after the big 4-0. I said the body adapts if you let the right things grow. Greatest of all time in longevity and strength. Fit over 40 go in every lane. Fit over 40, that's legacy. Built with time, built with consistency. Greatest of all time, no cap, no ceiling. Fit over 40 go, that's the feeling. You are the average of the 5 people you spend time with. I chose iron, discipline, philosophy, and purpose. Jim Rohn spoke to me through a speaker in the dark. Now his words live in my muscle, in my mind, in my heart. I am a product of Jim Rohn, I don't hide that fact. The man taught me that success leaves clues, I followed the track. He said work harder on yourself than you do on your job. So I took that to the weight room and I gave it everything I got. Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines, practiced every day while you're in the gym and winning. I don't let no one play with what's inside my mind, because a messed up mind produces a messed up grind. I guard my mental like I guard my training plan. No negative seed gets planted where I stand. Fed my mind the same way I feed my body clean. Philosophy and protein, you know what I mean. You can't disturb what's already rooted deep. You can't shake a mind that's been built brick by brick. Jim Rohn told me guard the door to your mind. Now my mind is a fortress, try to waste your time. I am a product of Jim Rohn, my mind cannot be messed with. Every rep I do is a philosophy that's tested. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. I built my body and my mind with the same commitment. You can try to bring the noise, try to bring the doubt. My foundation was poured deep, can't wash it out. Product of the greats, product of the grind, product of Jim Rohn. Ain't nobody touching my mind. He said don't wish it were easier, wish you were better. So I trained harder in the cold and in the weather. He said motivation gets you started, habit keeps you going. So I built the habits first and kept the momentum flowing. Every morning at the bar I hear his voice in my head, pushing past the comfort zone, refusing to stay dead in the comfort zone. When nothing grows and nothing changes, I stepped into the fire, that's where discipline rages. I read his books between my sets on rest days. Ambition mixed with iron puts me in the best phase. Mentally unbreakable because I chose my inputs well. Jim Rohn said your life is the sum of what you do and dwell. So I dwell on excellence, I dwell on getting strong, I dwell on being better every day my whole life long. with what philosophy is sealed. You cannot crack what decades of discipline revealed. I don't argue with small minds about my process or my grind. I just let the results speak, let the body be the sign. Jim Rohn said if you don't design your own life plan, somebody else will plan it for you and it won't be grand. So I design my training, design my meals, design my mind. Now everything I touch turns to gold over time. They try to bait me with the drama and the noise of the day. I just put my headphones in and lift the doubt away. My mind is my most powerful muscle in this game. Product of Jim Rohn, I'll never be the same. I am a product of Jim Rohn, my mind cannot be messed with. Every rep I do is a philosophy that's tested. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. I built my body and my mind with the same commitment. You can try to bring the noise, try to bring the doubt. My foundation was poured deep, can't wash it out. Product of the greats, product of the grind, product of Jim Rohn. Ain't nobody touching my mind. Guard your mind like your life depends on it, cause it does. Discipline, philosophy, iron, that's the code. My mind cannot be messed with. Not today, not ever. No pill, no powder, no prescription pad. Just food, just discipline, just everything I had. They said I was taking the long way around. I said the long way is the only way I found. No supplements in my cabinet, no tubs on the shelf. No pre-workout, no creatine, just trusting myself. No doctor handing me the script, the shortcut, the grind. I healed my body and I built it with food and with time. Hope, eggs in the morning, rice and chicken at noon. Sweet potato, broccoli, I'm eating by the moon. Every macro intentional, every meal a choice. Food is medicine and food is my voice. They laughed at how slow I moved through the process. I laughed back at how fast they lost their progress. Shortcuts lead to short results, I learned that truth. I want a life that's built to last. I want the proof. I don't want a cheap life. I don't want a fake result. I don't want a body built on something I regret. Every rep organic, every gain completely earned. No cheap life, that's the standard that I never turn. No supplements, no doctor medication. Food is all I need. No shortcuts, cause I don't want a cheap life. That's my creed. May take a little longer, but I don't compromise with right. I do everything proper. I do everything with life. Food over pills, patience over haste. Built from the inside out, not a moment wasted. I don't want a cheap life, I want the real thing. No shortcuts to the throne, I earn everything. You can keep the fat burners in the hormone stack. You can keep the shortcuts, cause I don't want that back. I wanna wake up at 60 feeling 28, knowing everything I built came from food on my plate. Grass-fed beef, wild salmon, berries on the side, sprouts and leafy greens, that's what fuels my pride. My joints don't ache, cause I feed them what they need. Collagen from bone broth, omega from the seed. No pill gave me this energy, I feel at dawn. No doctor told me I'd be built this strong, this long. Just consistency in food and the refusal to cheat. No cheap life, that's a standard I will always keep. They say it takes too long to do it the natural way. I say every day I do it right is a dividend that pays. I don't compromise with right, even when it's hard. Even when the shortcut's sitting right there in the yard. Even when the whole world's selling quick results, I turn away cause cheap results create cheap results. I wanna look back at 60, 70 and say every single thing I built the proper way. No regret in my body, no regret in my blood. No cheap foundation, washed away in the flood. Food gave me the fuel, discipline gave me the frame. Patience gave me everything that others couldn't claim. I do it proper, may take longer, that's the fact. But when I get there, ain't nothing taking it back. No supplements, no doctor medication, food is all I need. No shortcuts, cause I don't want a cheap life, that's my creed. May take a little longer, but I don't compromise with right. I do everything proper. I do everything with life. Food over pills, patience over haste. Built from the inside out, not a moment wasted. I don't want a cheap life, I want the real thing. No shortcuts to the throne, I earn everything. No cheap life, not now, not ever. Food and discipline, that's what holds me together. Proper way, patient way, the right way, my way. No shortcuts, I don't compromise. That's all I say. Why the world was distracted, I was reading every page. While they were lost in the noise, was building every stage. Decades ahead, centuries in my mind. Jim Rohn showed me how to use every second of time. Jim Rohn. I read hundreds of books before most read one. Lived 1,000 other lives before my life begun. Biographies of the greatest minds that ever walked this earth. I compressed their decades into mine, that's the power of worth. Jim Rohn said the library is the greatest tool you own. A man who reads lives, many lives, a non-reader lives alone. In one life with one perspective, trapped in one small view. I borrowed all their wisdom and I built my whole life new. Distracted souls are everywhere, the phone, the noise, the feed. I traded scrolling for the book and planted every seed. Every chapter was a mentor, every page was a coach. I accelerated my whole life through knowledge. I approached decades ahead of where they standing, cause I chose the long red. Centuries in front of the distracted, cause I planted every seed. They lost in the scroll while I was deep in every book. The life they still chasing, I already took. Decades and centuries ahead of the lost and the distracted. Hundreds of books absorbed, every life lesson extract. Retired so young, cause I compressed what took them 40 years. Relentless in this game of life, there's always a next tier. Jim Rohn mindset, knowledge is the compound interest. Every book another level, every page another witness. Every's always a next level. Always more to climb. Decades and centuries ahead. I mastered the use of time. I retired young while they still grinding for the basics. Not because I got lucky, but because I faced it. Faced the discomfort of the book on a Friday night. When everyone was out, I was reading by the light. Maslow, Carnegie, Napoleon Hill, Stoic thought, Sun Tzu, Seneca. Every lesson that they taught. Marcus Aurelius spoke to me across 2,000 years. That's the power of a book, it transcends every fear. I read about the failures of the ones who fell apart. Learn from their mistakes before they could break my heart. Every lost soul walking distracted on their phone. It's burning chapters I already read and own. Relentless in this game of life means I never hit a ceiling. Every level that I reach unlocks another feeling. The hunger doesn't stop, the reading never ends. There is always the next level around the bend. They wonder how I move so far ahead so fast. Think it was overnight, but it was years that I amassed. While they were chasing trends, I was chasing timeless truths. While they were seeking validation, I was seeking proof. Retired young, that phrase don't mean I stopped the work. It means I did the work so early that the grind don't hurt. It means I front loaded the discipline and paid the cost. So every year that followed was a decade that they lost. Jim Rohn said don't join the easy crowd, it's too crowded there. Where almost nobody was willing to go and stare. The hard path, the long ride, the early quiet morning. Decades ahead of the distracted, that's my only warning. Decades and centuries ahead of the lost and the distracted. Hundreds of books absorbed, every life lesson extract. Retired so young cause I compressed what took them 40 years. Relentless in this game of life, there's always a next tier. Your own mindset, knowledge is the compound interest. Every book another level, every page another witness. There is always a next level. Always more to climb. Decades and centuries ahead. I mastered the use of time. There is always a next level. Always more to read, always more to build. Decades ahead, centuries to build. Retired young, relentless to the end. Jim Rohn mindset. There is always a next spin. Always a next level. I don't just move through the range. I dominate every inch. Every pause a statement. Every rep without a flinch. I don't just move through the range, I dominate every inch. Every pause a statement, every rep without the flinch. Isometric holes at the top, isometric at the bottom. Every inch of this movement I have studied and I got them. I dominate every rep from the very first inch. Not a millimeter wasted, not a single movement flinch. Isometric pause at the peak, feel the muscle scream. Isometric hold at the stretch, that's the growth machine I owned up. Concentric every inch on the way up, I own the eccentric every inch, I let it come down slow. Most people rush the range like the middle is the goal. I pause at every station and I tax the muscle hold. 2 second hold that lockout, 2 second hold that stretch. Every inch between control and accounted every breath. This is not just moving iron, this is full domination. Every position in the lift gets my full concentration. Every inch up I own it, every inch down I control. Isometric pauses loading tension into every fold. I don't just pass through the range, I conquer every zone. Every rep dominated start to finish all alone. I dominate every rep, every inch up and down. Isometric pauses built the king without the crown. No rushing through the range, no skipping in any zone. I own each inch of every rep, this movement is my throne. Pause at the inch of that movement tells the muscle what to do. Full domination of the rep from starting till it's done. Isometric pauses, that's how every set is won. I learned about the sticking point and trained it with the pause. The spot where most give up became the spot I get more cause. If you pause inside the sticking point, the strength builds there. Isometric tension at the hardest zone is rare, but that's where I live. I set up camp inside the hard. 3-second pause mid-rep, no momentum, no regard for the easy way around it. I go through, not over. Every inch of this lift gets stronger and gets bolder. I pause at 90 degrees on the press and feel it shake. I pause at the bottom of the squat for full muscle stake. I pause at the stretch of every curl for maximum pull. Every inch of every movement absolutely full. Dominating the rep means I control what most can't feel. The inches in between the top and bottom are the real deal. They blow through the range like the destination is the rep. I live inside the journey of every single step. Every inch is a destination, every pause is a truth. Isometric strength built in the darkest, hardest booth. You wanna know why my control looks different than the rest? Because I paused it every inch while they were skipping the test. Full range domination is a skill that takes years, but every inch I own today erases all my fears of injury or weakness of the set I cannot hold. Isometric pauses turn my weakness into gold. Up and down, isometric pauses built the king without a crown. No rushing through the range, no skipping any zone. I own each inch of every grab. This movement is my throne. Pause at the top, pause at the bottom, on the middle too. Every inch of that movement tells the muscle what to do. Full domination of the rep from start until it's done. Isometric pauses, that's how every set is won. Yeah, H-Town in the building. Houston, Texas, hard hitter, stepping into this fitness game. They gon' feel this one. Come on. I'm a Houston, Texas hard hitter in this fitness game. The kind of competitor that puts everyone to shame. H-Town bred, concrete raised, Bayou City tough. I bring that Houston grit to every set and every gruff in the game. Full of soft commitments, I came hard from the start. That Texas summer heat, been conditioning my heart. When the humidity hits 100 and I'm still outside, building something nobody can take away. That's Houston pride. They gon' find it hard to keep up with my pace. I'm bringing everything I got every time I step in place. Hard to match in this fitness game. Let me tell you why. Cause Houston didn't raise me to just show up and get by. H-Town hard hitter, and I'm bringing all the smoke. Fitness game will never be the same since I spoke. Houston's in my training, Houston's in my form. Houston made me harder than the average fitness norm. I will be hard to beat in this fitness game. Houston, Texas in my blood, I don't play the same. H-Town hard hitter, every session, every day. There ain't nobody in this fitness game that trains my plane. I bring the Houston hunger, bring the South relentless drive. Every rep a testament to how we stay alive. You want the hardest hitter in the fitness game today? Look to Houston, Texas, I was built this way. I train like every session is the last one I got. Like the whole city of Houston is watching every rep and squat. I rep the H on every lift, on every set I grind. Houston made me hungry and they left me with a mind that refuses to accept the average or the mediocre route. H-Town. Yeah, 3 seconds down, hold, explode. That's the only way I know. Only way I know. Yeah. Control negatives, I'm taking my time. 4 seconds down is a different kind of grind. Not the drop and bounce, not the ego slam. I lower that weight like I got a master plan. Feel the fiber tearing on the eccentric phase. This is where the growth lives in the slow down days. Every muscle stretched under maximum load. Control negatives, unlock a different mode. See the science backs it up, eccentric wins. More damage to the muscle is where growth begins. I count every second going down with intention. This is the detail that most people never mention. Slow it down, feel the stretch. Every inch of that negative pays the debt. Gravity's the teacher and the iron's the test. Control negatives, separate the good from the best. Control negatives, I own the descent. Every second dropping is a second well spent. No slamming, no rushing, no letting gravity win. Control negatives, that's where I begin. 4 seconds down, and I hold at the bottom. Build the muscle deep, never forgot them. The eccentric phase is where the real gains hide. Control negatives, that's my ride or die. Rush the reps, let the weight just fall. Now I understand that was no gains at all. The muscle under stretch with resistance applied. That's the stimulus that can't be denied. 2 times more effective than the concentric lift. Control negatives gave my progress a gift. 6 weeks in and the size was visibly there. Not from adding weight, but from adding more care. Time under tension is the metric I track. Not the number of reps, but how slow I go back. You can feel it in the hamstring on a sport. I'm in the corner building something that they can't abort. Slow control delivery, that's the 3-word code. Control negatives put me in a different mode. Somebody told me speed is king in lifting game. I told them show me your results and they look the same. Years of training wasted bouncing through the reps. Control negatives, change my every breath. Control negatives, I own the descent. Every second dropping is a second well spent. No slamming, no rushing, no letting gravity win. Control negatives, that's where I begin. 4 seconds down and I hold at the bottom. Build the muscle deep, never forgot them. The eccentric phases where the real game's high. Control negatives, that's my ride or die. Control negatives, the secret weapon. Slow the descent and watch the muscle strengthen. On every inch going down that bar. Yeah, control negatives made me who we are. One. 130, 135 to 90. Hey, 135, yeah. 135 hanging from the bar with the full grip hold. Time under tension, building tendons, something cheaper than gold. 90 pounds is next in 45, then the body weight grind. Working down the ladder while I'm working up the mind. No sarcopenia in the tendon, that's the truth they sleep on. Muscle phase with A's, but tendons built right, keep they grip strong. Collagen remodeling at the hand and bar connection. Longevity is hiding in the hang, that's my direction. While the world is chasing mirrors, I am chasing deep tissue. The connective architecture underneath the fitness issue. Every second on the bar is a deposit in the decades. Building what the body needs to last through every age stage. Retired in my 30s, not because the grind was done, because I front-loaded the discipline before 31. Jim Rohn told me work harder on yourself than on the job, so I gave the bar my everything, I gave it all I got. Level up is my currency, not dollars, not a check. The compound interest of the mind is what I invest and get. My subscribers are not followers, they students in the making. Every video I drop is a philosophy worth taking. No sellout ads, no sponsorships, no product in my hands. I let the reps do all the talking. Actions are the plans. You watch me hang at 135 and learn what's possible. You watch me drop to 90 and the lesson turns unstoppable. Then 45 and body weight, I'm stripping every layer down. The camera rolls, the iron lows, the proof is in the rawest sound. I don't narrate what I'm doing while I'm doing what I do. The evidence is in the set, the footage always tells the truth. Rohn said don't wish it easier, wish that you were built for it. So I built the tendons first and filled every inch with grit. The full grip is where the longevity is hiding. While the masses chase the muscle, I am deep inside the binding of the connective tissue story. Nobody telling right, tendon strength is the foundation, that's the longevity fight. 90% of every day belongs to self-development. 10% is everything else, that's the settlement. I read before the sun comes up and I hang before it sets. Knowledge and the tendon work, those are my only debts. The mind is the only tool my students ever need to own. Give a man a fisher, teach him how to build a throne. I'm not building followers, I'm building independent thinkers. The ones who stop consuming and become the forward swingers. Level up is the exchange rate in the world I'm operating. You don't pay me with a dollar, you pay me by accelerating. Every new perspective that you gain is the transaction. Every rep you add to your bar, that is the reaction. Fraction of the population choosing growth over comfort. I was one of them at 30, now I'm decades out in front of every version of myself that used to make excuses. The only currency worth spending is the mind you're producing. I post the workout raw, no filter and no edit. No speech before the set because the set itself is credit. Results speak louder than the paragraph explaining them. The body is the evidence, no need for framing them. They see the 135 and ask me what the secret is. I say the secret is the tendon and the time and the thesis. Then 90, then 45, then body weight with patience. That's how you build a frame that outlasts whole generation. Sarcopenia takes the muscle, but the tendon built with patience outlasts the generation. That's the longevity equation. Jim Rohn said if you don't design your own life, someone will. So I design the morning and the evening and the iron drill. Design the circle, design the inputs, design the daily read. Now the design produces decades more than what I'll ever need. My YouTube is a classroom with a barbell as the board. No merchandise, no memberships, the knowledge is the reward. The student who absorbs this and then goes and does the work. Levels up in consciousness, that's the currency that works. 135 to 90, then 45, then body weight down. Time under tension is the king without a crown. 10 tendons don't retire, they compound with every hang. Level up is the only wealth inside my whole campaign. Jim Rohn in the muscle, philosophy in the grip. Retired young still building, this is not a membership. No sellout, no shortcut, no follower, no clone. Just students with a mind sharp enough to stand alone. I don't just move through the range, I dominate every inch. Every pause a statement, every rep without a flinch. Isometric holds at the top, isometric at the bottom. Every inch of this movement I have studied, and I've got them. Yeah, I dominate every rep from the very first inch. Not a millimeter wasted, not a single movement flinch. Isometric pause at the peak, feel the muscle scream. Isometric hold at the stretch, that's the growth machine. I own the concentric every inch, on the way up. I own the concentric every inch, I let it come down slow. Most people rush the range like the middle is the goal. I pause at every station, then I tax the muscle hold. 2 second hold that lockout, 2 second hold that stretch. Every inch between control, then they counted every breath. This is not just moving iron, this is full domination. Every position in the lift gets my full concentration. And every inch up, I own it. Every inch down, I control. Isometric pauses, loading tension into every fold. I don't just pass through the range, I conquer every zone. Every rep dominated, start to finish all alone. I dominate every rep, every inch up and down. Isometric pauses, built the king without a crown. No rushing through the range, no skipping any zone. I own each inch of every rep. This movement is my throne. Pause at the top, pause at the bottom, on the middle too. Every inch of that movement tells a muscle what to do. Full domination of the rep from starting till it's done. Isometric pauses, that's how every set is won. I learned about the sticking point and trained it with the pause. The spot where most give up became the spot I give more cause. If you pause inside the sticking point, the strength builds there. Isometric tension at the hardest zone is rare, but that's where I live. I set up camp inside the heart. 3 second pause, mid rep, no momentum, no regard for the easy way around it. I go through not over every inch of this lift, gets stronger and gets bolder. I pause at 90 degrees on the press and feel it shake. I pause at the bottom of the squat for full muscle state. I pause at the stretch of every curl for maximum pull. Every inch of every movement, absolutely full. Dominating the rep means I control what most can feel. The inches in between the top and bottom are the real deal. They flow through the range like the destination is the rep. I live inside the journey of every single step. Every inch is a destination, every pause is a truth. Isometric strength built in the darkest, hardest move. You wanna know why my control looks different than the rest? Because I pause at every inch while they were skipping the test. Full range domination is a skill that takes years, but every inch I own today erases all my fears of injury or weakness of the set I cannot hold. Isometric pauses turn my weakness into gold. I dominate every rep, every inch up and down. Isometric pauses built the king without a crown. No rushing through the range, no skipping any zone. I own each inch of every rep. This movement is my throne. Pause at the top, pause at the bottom, on the middle too. Every inch of that movement tells the muscle what to do. Full domination of the rep from start until it's done. Isometric pauses, that's how every set is won. Yeah, H-Town in the building. Houston, Texas hard hitter, stepping into this fitness game. They gon' feel this one. Come on, come on. I'm a Houston, Texas hard hitter in this fitness game. The kind of competitor that puts everyone to shame. H-Town bred, concrete raised by you city tough. I bring that Houston grit to every set and every gruff in the game. Full of self-commitments, I came hard from the start. That Texas summer heat been conditioned in my heart. When the humidity hits 100 and I'm still outside, building something nobody can take away. That's Houston pride. They gon' find it hard to keep up with my pace. I'm bringing everything I got every time I step in place. Hard to match in this fitness game, let me tell you why. Cause Houston didn't raise me to just show up and get by. H-Town hard hitter and I'm bringing all the smoke. Fitness game will never be the same since I spoke. Houston's in my training, Houston's in my form. Houston made me harder than the average fitness norm. I will be hard to beat in this fitness game. Houston, Texas in my blood, I don't play the same. H-Town hard hitter every session, every day. There ain't nobody in this fitness game that trains my way. I bring the Houston hunger, bring the South's relentless drive. Every rep a testament to how we stay alive. You want the hardest hitter in the fitness game today? Look to Houston, Texas, I was built this way. I train like every session is the last one I've got. Like the whole city of Houston is watching every rep in a squat. I wreck the H on every lift, on every set I grind. Houston made me hungry and they left me with a mind that refuses to accept the old era. 2 years, just 2. I don't just move through the range, I dominate every inch. Every pause a statement, every rep without a flinch. Isometric holds at the top, isometric at the bottom. Every inch of this movement I have studied, and I've got them. Yeah, I dominate every rep. from the very first inch. Not a millimeter wasted, not a single movement flinch. Isometric pause at the peak, feel the muscle scream. Isometric hold at the stretch, that's the growth machine. I own the concentric every inch on the way up. I own the eccentric every inch, I let it come down slow. Most people rush the range like the middle is the goal. I pause at every station and I tax the muscle hold. 2 second hold that lockout, 2 second hold that stretch. Every inch between controlled and accounted every breath. This is not just moving iron, this is full domination. Every position in the lift gets my full concentration. Every inch up, I own it. Every inch down, I control. Isometric pauses, loading tension into every fold. I don't just pass through the range, I conquer every zone. Every rep dominated, start to finish all alone. I dominate every rep, every inch up and down. Isometric pauses, built the king without a crown. No rushing through the range, no skipping any zone. I own each inch of every rep, this movement is my throne. Pause at the top, pause at the bottom, on the middle too. Every inch of that movement tells the muscle what to do. Full domination of the rep from start until it's done. Isometric pauses, that's how every set is won. I learned about the sticking point and trained it with the pause. The spot where most give up became the spot I give more cause. If you pause inside the sticking point, the strength builds there. Isometric tension at the hardest zone is rare, but that's where I live. I set up camp inside the hard 3-second pause, mid-rep. No momentum, no regard for the easy way around it. I go through, not over. Every inch of this lift gets stronger and gets bolder. I pause at 90 degrees on the press and feel it shake. I pause at the bottom of the squat for full muscle state. I pause at the stretch of every curl for maximum pull. Every inch of every movement absolutely full. Dominating the rep means I control what most can't feel. The inches in between the top and bottom are the real deal. They blow through the range like the destination is the rep. I live inside the journey of every single step. Every inch is a destination, every pause is a truth. Isometric strength built in the darkest, hardest booth. You wanna know why my control looks different than the rest? Because I paused at every inch while they were skipping the test. Full range domination is a skill that takes years, but every inch I own today erases all my fears of injury and weakness of the set I cannot hold. Isometric pauses turn my weakness into gold. I dominate every rep, every inch up and down. Isometric pauses, built the king without a crown. No rushing through the range, no skipping any zone. I own each inch of every rep, this movement is my throne. Pause at the top, pause at the bottom, on the middle too. Every inch of that movement tells the muscle what to do. Full domination of the rep from start until it's done. Isometric pauses, that's how every set is won. Every inch dominated, every pause calculated, top to bottom, nothing wasted, nothing skipped. Dominate every rep, grip by grip. Every rep I take pride in, every rep I own. Strict form is the only standard I have ever known. Not the weight on the bar, the quality of the move. I don't count a rep unless it's done inside the groove. I take pride in my reps like an artist takes pride in a stroke. Every single movement is a promise that I spoke to myself in the mirror at the start of every set. No rep gets counted if the standard isn't met. Chest to bar, full extension, spine aligned, embraced. No momentum borrowed, no half rep embraced. I don't rush the top, I don't drop the bottom fast. Every rep deliberate, built to forever last. The ego lifter counts the bounce as one more done. I reset between each rep and let the muscle run. Full contraction at the top, full stretch at the low. Every rep a masterpiece before I let it go. I take pride not in the number but the quality within. Not how many reps I do but how I do each one of them. Strict form is my religion and the rep is my prayer. I give every single one of them the full attention it deserves. Strict form only. I take pride in every rep I own. Every inch controlled, every muscle fully known. No cheap reps on my record, no half reps in my set. I take pride in doing it right, that's as good as it gets. The rep is the testimony of the discipline inside. Strict form only, that's my standard and my pride. Count the ones that matter, leave the others on the floor. I take pride in my reps and I don't settle for less. I feel my sets to study what I couldn't always feel. So the breakdown in my form and made the adjustment real. Wrist angle on the press, the hip hinge on the pull. Knee tracking on the squat, I study every rule. Most people never film because they don't wanna know I film. Because the truth of what I'm doing helps me grow. Strict form means I progress slower than the ego crowd. But every pound I add means something, I say it loud. 10 pounds with strict form beats 50 pounds of swing. The muscle built on quality is the real offering. I count my reps out loud because each one has earned its name. Strict form only, every rep deserves the same. Pride in the process, pride in the pause, pride in the grind, pride in the rep that nobody saw but was perfectly designed. Some days the weight is light because the form is dialed in. Some days I drop the weight to find the muscle again. No shame in that, that is mastery in motion. Strict form only is a lifelong devotion. I train beside the sloppy and I watch them get hurt. I have trained beside the strict and watched them build the work. The one who takes the most pride in the way the rep is done is the one still training healthy when the others are all done. Every rep I take pride in is a rep I'll never regret. Every strict form movement is the highest standard set. Strict form only, I take pride in every rep I own. Every inch controlled, every muscle fully known. No cheap reps on my record, no half reps in my set. I take pride in doing it right, that's as good as it gets. The rep is the testimony of the discipline inside. Strict form only, that's my standard and my pride. Count the ones that matter, leave the others on the floor. I take pride in my reps and I don't settle for less. Every rep earned, every rep owned, every rep owned. Strict form only, that's the standard I am known. Take pride in your reps, like your legacy depends on it, cause it does. Strict form, every single one. I had to look at everything I had and ask one question. Is this growing me or holding me? And whatever the answer was, I acted on it. Willing to give up anything that don't help me grow. I looked at my habits and I cut the ones that drain. I looked at my circle and I cut the ones that stained. I looked at my content and then I cut the ones that wasted time. I looked at my thoughts and cut every negative vine. Willing to give up the late nights that go nowhere slow. Willing to give up the conversations with no growth. The TV binges, the distractions, the comfort zone chair. I let it all go because the best version wasn't there. Some people hold on to dead weight like a sentimental prize. I learned that what you release makes room for what will rise. Every negative pattern that I buried in the ground was a seed of something better waiting to be found. If it don't grow me, then it's got to go. If it don't lift me, then I'm letting it go slow. Positive only in my space, in my time, in my mind. Willing to give up everything that's keeping me behind. Willing to give up anything that doesn't help me grow. Anything that isn't positive has got to go. No attachment to the things that pull my level down. I release and I ascend, that's how I wear my crown. Habits, people, places, thoughts that dim the light. I release them all with gratitude and walk into the right. Willing to sacrifice the comfortable for the real. Giving up what doesn't grow me, that's the greatest deal. I gave up the friendships that were built on being stagnant. Gave up the mindset that was fearful and just managing. Gave up the excuses that were dressed up as a reason. Gave up the negative self-talk in every season. Some things I gave up hurt because I loved them for a while. A habit or a person or a comfortable lifestyle. But pain of letting go is temporary loss. The gain of growing forward is worth every single cost. I don't hold on to what used to serve me in the past. If it's not building my future, then it was never meant to last. Positive energy is precious and it must be protected. Anything that dims that light must be redirected. I chose growth over comfort every single time it came. The person I'm becoming is the reason for the claim. Willing to give up the version of me that settled cheap for the version that is everything I was born to be and keep. They said I was extreme for letting certain things go. I said I was intentional about how I wanna grow. They said you can't cut everything that isn't perfect from your life. I said I can cut anything that brings unnecessary strife. Growth is not an accident, it's a daily choice. Protecting your environment, protecting your voice, protecting what you consume and what you let consume you. Willing to give up anything that isn't pointing toward true purpose, true growth, true positive direction. Pruning is the discipline, releasing is perfection. The garden doesn't grow without the dailies being cut. I give up what doesn't grow me. I don't think twice, but willing to give up anything that doesn't help me grow. Anything that isn't positive has got to go. No attachment to the things that pull my level down. I release and I ascend, that's how I wear my crown. Habits, people, places, thoughts that dim the light. I release them all with gratitude and walk into the right. Willing to sacrifice the comfortable for the real. Giving up what doesn't grow me, that's the greatest skill. Willing to give up anything, anything that isn't growth, anything that isn't light, anything that isn't pushing me toward my highest right. Release it, prune it, let it go with peace. Willing to give up anything, that's how the greatest increase. Jim Rohn said you are the average of the 5 people closest to you. I took that seriously. I took that as my only rule. No room for weak minds in my circle, not a single seat. Every person in my life has to challenge me to be elite. Yeah. I don't hang around for comfort, I don't hang around for fun. I hang around with people who are trying to become something greater than they were when they walked in the door. People who push harder and keep demanding more. You want access to my time, then bring your best self here. Bring your hunger, bring your discipline, bring your vision clear. I don't need the small talk, I don't need the gossip rounds. I need the conversations that break ceilings, not just sounds. Weak mind drain the energy before the session starts. Negative vibrations creeping in the focused heart. Jim Rohn said misery has plenty of company to spare. I chose the lonely road at the top because the best are there. Every person in my inner circle has a mission and a drive. Every conversation leaves me sharper and more alive. I don't waste my energy on people going sideways. I only walk with those who push me on my highest days. I only hang with people who push me to my best, who challenge every limit and who never let me rest. No time for weak minds, no time for low vibration. My circle is a training ground, daily elevation. Jim Rohn mindset, guard the daughter who gets in. Every person shapes your average, choose your vibe to win. I try the hardest and I need the same around me. Only hang with people who push me to be what I was born to be. I cut the dead weight years ago without an explanation. Not from ego, not from pride, from self-preservation. Every weak mind that I remove made space for something great. A mentor, a competitor, a partner in the way. I don't need a crowd of yes men telling me I'm good. I need somebody who would tell me where I really stood. Somebody who would challenge my thinking, challenge my plan. Somebody who demands the best version of this man. Accountability is love in the highest form. Showing up and pushing harder is the standard and the norm. In my circle there's no room for comfortable plateau. Everybody rising, that's the only way we go. I was built by my associations more than I was born. The people around me sharpen me like iron on iron worn. Weak minds put the average down, Jim Rohn said it plain. Choose your company like your life and your future is the game. Some people call me cold cause I keep my circle tight. I call it calculated, I call it choosing right. I'd rather have two wolves in my corner than 1,000 sheep. Two people with a fight in the crowd that's fast asleep. When I'm in the gym I need a partner who demands more weight. When I'm reading books I need a mind that keeps me in debate. When I'm building vision I need someone with a bigger dream. My circle is the engine and the fuel inside the machine. Jim Rohn never spoke about just tolerating less. He spoke about surrounding yourself with nothing but the best. I took that to the gym, I took that to my life. Every person in my circle either sharpens me like a knife. I only hang with people who push me to my best, who challenge every limit and who never let me rest. No time for weak minds, no time for low vibration. My circle is a training ground, daily elevation. Jim Rohn mindset, guard the daughter who gets in. Every person shapes your average, choose your vibe to win. I try the hardest and I need the same around me. Only hang with people who push me to be what I was born to be. No weak minds, not in my circle, not in my space. Every person around me, but in their own race. The highest level, the hardest pace. Jim Rohn mindset, guard who gets a place. Try the hardest, be around the best. That's the only standard, nothing less. Jim Rohn said, don't spend your time on things that don't move you forward. Every minute is a currency, spend it or hold it. I choose to spend it building, not defending what I built. Trolls get nothing from me, not a response, not guilt. You type a paragraph, I'm in the gym loading plates. You wait for my reply, I'm already getting great. While you drafting up a comment full of hate and noise, I'm adding reps, adding knowledge, adding discipline and poise. 5 to 10 minutes going back and forth with you. It's 5 to 10 minutes, I never get back, that's the truth. I don't negotiate with people who don't wanna grow. I just let the silence do the talking and I go. Jim Rohn told me guard your time like it's the last you got. Every second spent on trolls is a second that you're not. Building, learning, earning, growing, sharpening the blade. Time is the one currency that cannot be replaced. While you're waiting on my reply, I'm leveling up my game. While you're crafting up a clap back, I'm not even playing. Goat mindset means I know exactly where my focus goes. Not down in the comments where the time and energy arose. I don't go back and forth with trolls, I don't waste my time. Every minute is a rep, every second is a climb. While you're in my comments, I am building my empire. Goat mindset burning, this is how I keep the fire. 5 minutes arguing is 5 minutes lost forever. I'd rather be more disciplined, more focused, more together. Jim Rohn mindset, protect your time at any cost. I go back and forth with trolls, I can't afford that loss. They comment to distract me from the lane that I'm in. They want a reaction cause they can't find a win. If I respond, I validate the energy they bring. My silence is a weapon and my growth is everything. I remember what Jim Rohn said about association. No level conversation is low level vibration. I don't match the frequency of people going nowhere. I'm too busy going somewhere to even stop and stare. Dope mindset means the comment section never gets my best. My best is for the barbell, for the books, for the test. Every troll I ignore is a deposit in my bank. Time and energy compounding, that's the goal. I think while they typing, I'm progressing. run into the crowd. Let the noise become their purpose, let the comments be that loud. I made a different choice the day I found a GOAT mindset. That no opinion from the outside is worth my time a day. Jim Rohn said the book you don't read won't help you. The gym session you miss debating will propel you. Every back and forth is a training session stolen. Every throw applied to is a chapter left unopened. I move in silence, I grow in dedication. Let the results answer every single accusation. The scoreboard is my body, the scoreboard is my growth. I don't need to argue, I just need to show them both. I don't go back and forth with trolls, I don't waste my time. Every minute is a rep, every second is a climb. While you're in my comments, I am building my empire. Growth mindset, burning, this is how I keep the fire. 5 minutes, arguing is 5 minutes, lost forever. I'd rather be more disciplined, more focused, more together. Jim Rohn mindset, protect your time at any cost. I don't go back and forth with trolls, I can't afford that loss. Leveling up, that's what the 5 minutes is for. Not the comment section, not the troll, not the war. Jim Rohn mindset, go, 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 go mindset, go, 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 go mindset. No debate, I don't waste time. I create. Yeah. No box can hold me. No label can define. I pull from every discipline, I drew from every line. Gymnast, dancer, fighter, lifter, I studied them all. No limited skill set, I answer every call. I didn't learn from just one school of thought. I went everywhere knowledge lived and took what they got. I watched the gymnasts hold the planche with body weight grace and took that scapular control into my lifting space. I studied calisthenics, how they move through the air. Muscle ups and levers, that's a body built with care. I watched the ballet dancer and I studied the lines. The way they hold positions, the way the body aligns. Hip mobility, thoracic extension, pointed toes. That carried over to my squat depth, everybody knows. I learned from martial artists how to generate force. Explosive hip mechanics that changed my whole course. No limited skill set, I am a product of all. Every discipline contributed a brick to this wall. They stay in one lane and they call it their identity. I drive every lane because movement is infinite to me. Never trapped in a box, never stuck in the style. Around it is the only way I've trained all this while. No limited skill set, I learned from the best of every world. Gymnast springs and ballet bars, calisthenics unfurled. No box can contain what the body can do when you study every movement and you break yourself through. Well-rounded, never trapped, never limited in range. I pull from every discipline and nothing stayed the same. The body is a canvas, movement is the art. No limited skill set, that's how I built this heart. I took the swimmer's breathing and applied it to my sets. Took the yogi's body tension into every rep I get. I learned from track athletes how to maximize stride. Apply that hip extension to my deadlift with pride. Boxing footwork taught me balance and coordination. Translated into lateral movement and foundation. I studied how the gymnast loads the straight arm pattern. Applied it to my pull day and my strength begin to pattern. Calisthenics taught me that the body is enough. And when you add the barbell to that base, it gets tough. Ballet showed me flexibility is strength, mobility, and motion at every single length. I am not a power lifter, not a yogi, not a dancer. I am all of them at once. That is the only answer around. It means I speak the language of every gym. Walk into any training space and I adapt to win. They try to put me in a category and label my craft bodybuilder or athlete. They asked which path. I said both. I said all. I said every single one. I learned from everyone who mastered what they done. There is no competition between ballet and the bar. The gymnast and the lifter both can take you far. I borrowed from the best and made it entirely my own. No limited skill set, I built an empire alone. The box is for the ones who fear what's on the outside. I live outside the box, that's where the greats reside. Every discipline is secrets and I went to every door. Well-rounded as no ceiling and no floor. No limited skill set, I learned from the best of every world. Gymnast rings and valley bars, calisthenics unfurled. No box can contain what the body can do when you study every movement and you break yourself through. Well-rounded, never trapped, never limited in range. I pull from every discipline and nothing stayed the same. The body is a canvas, movement is the art. No limited skill set, that's how I built this heart. No box, no limit, no single lane. Gymnast, dancer, lifter, fighter, I contain every name. Well-rounded is a lifestyle, not a training phase. No limited skill sets, I study to my final days. Yeah. Same weight, same rep, same speed, same result. Year 3 and nothing changed, that's the fast rep code. Bouncing through the motion like the motion is the goal. Never building real strength, never building a soul. I see you every single day in that same corner spot. Same dumbbell, same speed, same everything you got. Blasting through the reps like you're trying to impress. But 3 years in the gym and you still look the same at best. Fast reps, bypass the muscle, put it on the joint. You're wearing down your cartilage, what's the point? The tension leaves the muscle when you throw the weight around. You just moving iron through the air, making noise and sound. Stuck in the loop, same routine, same result. Fast reps are the hamster wheel inside the iron coat. You got conditioning, but you ain't got strength. You go to fast rep blue, cause real strength is too intense. We real strength, so you are behind the speed. Fast enough to look busy, but too scared to feel the need. The heavy sets will expose what the fast reps conceal. Weak real strength is the truth that the loop won't reveal. Fast repping, stuck in loops, never getting out. Weak real strength, so they take the easy route. Drop into the lightweight, cause the heavyweight is hard. Lap the gym 100 times, but never leave the yard. Fast reps don't build a tendon, don't build a bone. Fast reps keep you busy, so you feel less alone. But the mirror never lies and the barbell never cheats. Fast reps, easy reps, that's the cycle of defeat. I tried to tell him slow it down, feel every rep. He said, nah, I'm getting a pump, I ain't losing my breath. I said the pump ain't progress if the load never grows. He kept fast repping through the years, that's how the story goes. Same plateau, same frustration, same excuse in his head. Too afraid to go heavier, too proud to be led. The fast rep is a comfort zone, disguises work ethic. Looks like effort from the outside, but the numbers don't check it. Muscle fiber type 2 doesn't fire at high speed. Slow control resistance is the stimulus you need. Fast reps train the nervous system for endurance and pace, but you want size and strength. Wrong tool, wrong grace. Easy reps feel safe because failure ain't near. But nothing grows in comfort and nothing builds in fear. The loop is comfortable, I understand the pulse. Ain't one familiar weight that always feels so full. But comfort and progress are 2 different rooms. You can't live in both, one of them just looms. The day you load up all with something truly heavy and slow it all the way down till your muscles aren't ready. That's the day the loop breaks and the real game start. Fast reps got you the body, but slow reps got the heart. I ain't judging where you started, I've been in that place. Fast repping through the motions, trying to win or raise. But the race ain't against the clock, the race is against stagnation. Break the loop or stay the same, that's the only equation. Fast repping, stuck in loops, never getting out. Weak real strength, so they take the easy route. Drop into the lightweight, cause the heavyweight is hard. Lap the gym 100 times, but never leave the yard. Fast reps don't build a tendon, don't build a bone. Fast reps keep you busy, so you feel less alone. But the mirror never lies and the barbell never cheats. Fast reps, easy reps, that's the cycle of defeat. Break the loop, slow it down, load it up, feel the weight. Real strength takes real time, that's the only game. Fast reps got you nowhere, the barbell don't lie. Break the loop or stay stuck, that's the question. Which side? Which side? Yeah. They watching me move and they can't figure it out. Calling it AI, calling it edited, calling it clout. Nah. This is years of college and grit and time. Tendons built like steel cable. This is all mine. They see me grip the bar and the whole room goes quiet. Pulling weight so clean, they think it must be AI. Can't believe a human move like this for real. Say the footage edited, say I'm not what I feel. But I've been training tennis since before it was cool. College and protocol, slope negative's my tool. While everybody chasing muscle size and pump, I was building connective tissue rep by rep, no slump. Tendons take 2 years to catch up to the muscle. I waited out the process, played the long game hustle. Now I move 5 plates like it's nothing on my wrist. They think it's artificial, nah, this strength exists. They zoom in on the footage, looking for the cut, looking for the edit, looking for the glitch in my gut. But there ain't no filter on these tendons right here. Just years of dedication, college and in fear. Tendons so strong, they think it must be AI. Move the weight so smooth, they can't believe their eyes. Skillsets so dial, they say it can't be real. But this is what a decade of intentional training feels. No CGI, no camera trick, no edit on the clip. Just steel cable tendons and an ironclad grip. They call it artificial cause they never seen it live. Tendons so strong, I was built to survive. I don't train for aesthetics, I train for function first. Tendon density and grip strength quench the thirst. Fingertip pull-ups, dead hangs, farmer walks daily. Wrist roller, rice bucket, people think I'm crazy. But when I lock the bar and everything just clicks, and the weight moves like water through 1,000 tricks. That's not AI, that's not a video effect. That's 10 years of building what most people neglect. The tendons don't show in the pump, pick on the feed, but they show when you lift what nobody else can lead. They say my form looks generated by a bot, bruh, this form took 8 years to connect every every dot. Callous hands, reinforced joints, ankles like steel. My body moves like something coded, but it's real. Every comment saying, bro, that can't be natural. Every reply saying that footage is factual. I just smile and load another plate on the bar, cause the ones who built it real know who they are. AI can simulate the look but not the grind. Can't simulate the years of reps inside my mind. Can't simulate the mornings when the joints were sore. Can't simulate the discipline that keeps me coming for more. They want it to be fake, cause fake is easier to accept than the truth that some people simply never quit or rest. Tendons so strong, they think it must be AI. Move the weight so smooth, they can't believe their eyes. Skillsets so dialed, they say it can't be real, but this is what a decade of intentional training feels. No CGI, no camera trick, no edit on the clip, just steel cable tendons and an ironclad grip. They call it artificial cause they never seen it live. Tendons so strong, I was built to survive. AI can't build what iron and time create. Tendons so strong, you don't need a debate. Skill set authentic, every movement earned. Tendons so strong, you thought it was AI. Nah, that's just what real training looks like. Yeah. Houston in my chest, Texas on my back. I don't train for likes, I train for legacy. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I wake up before the sun hits the Houston sky. Sweat on the floor before the city even blinks an eye. Got that Texas heat running through my bloodline deep. Raised in the South where the grind don't sleep. Every rep I do, got a lone star behind it. Every set I push, got that Texas pride inside it. From the concrete gyms and the H to the weight room walls, I've been putting in work through the summers and the falls. Houston made me tough, made me gritty, made me real. Every plate I load is how that Texas feel. They say everything is bigger in the great state I'm from, so I train bigger, lift bigger, outwork everyone. I don't do it for the cloud, I do it for the state. I carry Texas with me every time I touch that weight. From the Rio Grande to the Panhandle, pride Texas on my back and I ain't putting it aside. I got Texas on my back when I step to the bar. Lone star burning in my chest like a 5-pointed star. Every rep I grind, got the South running through my veins. Texas made me who I am. Texas built these games. I don't fold under pressure, I was raised in the heat. Houston concrete under my feet, that's the Texas beat. When the weight gets heavy and the body wants to quit, I remember where I'm from and I don't quit. Think about the workers in the oil fields grinding all day. Think about the ranchers putting in the work for no pay. Think about the coaches in the Friday night lights. Think about the fires throwing everything they've got in the fights. That's the Texas spirit that I carry to the gym. Every single morning, dark and early on a whim. Not a whim, I'm calling a tradition the code. Texas on my back means I carry every load. I've been grinding in the Houston humidity and heat. Summer workouts brutal, but I never miss a beat. Sweating through the sets like I'm working on a farm. Texas in my spirit, Texas in my arm. Lone Star state of mind every time I lock in. Representing Houston every time these reps begin. This one's for the South, this one's for the H. For every gym rat in Texas grinding every day. For the ones in San Antonio, Dallas, Austin, 248 more states, but ain't none of them like you. Texas taught me never back down from the weight. Texas taught me show up early, always show up great. When the whole world's watching, I don't feel the pressure flip, cause I got Texas on my back and I don't let it slip. I got Texas on my back when I step to the bar. Lone star burning in my chest like a 5-pointed star. Every rep I grind, got the South running through my veins. Texas made me who I am. Texas built these games. I don't fold under pressure, I was raised in the heat. Houston concrete under my feet, that's the Texas beat. When the weight gets heavy and the body wants to quit, I remember where I'm from and I don't quit. Texas on my back, Lone Star in my blood. Houston raised me right. This grind runs deep in my mud. Texas, forever on my back. I'm still learning, always will be. The game humbles you, that's the gift. I don't walk in the gym like I know it all. I I walk in hungry, ready to rise or fall. Cause every session teaches me something new. A different angle, a different view, a different cue. I've been training for years, but I call myself a student. Cause the moment you think you mastered it, you're losing. I study the greats, I study the science, I study my own body with precision and compliance. Watching the footage back, taking notes on my sets, asking questions, building habits, managing my threats. Student to the game means I'm always in school. Ego at the door, knowledge is my tool. I don't care how long you've been doing this. If you stop learning, then you're missing bliss. The game keeps evolving, the research grows. Student to the game means everybody knows. Student to the game, I never graduate. Every rep a lesson, every session a debate. With myself, with my limits, with the iron in the mind. Student to the game, learning every time. Humble in the gym, hungry in the books. Look beyond the surface, look beyond the looks. The greatest lifters still have coaches, still have plans. Student to the game, I forever am. I changed my whole program when I learned about the stretch. Tossed the old belief and didn't look back. Yeah, I was doing flat bench for a decade straight. Learned about incline tension, changed my chest fate. Tried a new grip, tried a new tempo. Results came back faster than I ever know. That's what happens when you stay a student first. When you let curiosity satisfy your thirst. Ask the coach about my squat depth issue. Turned out hip anatomy was the real tissue. Years of frustrations all in one conversation. Student to the game, that's the foundation. I see the old heads in the gym stuck in 92, doing the same routine like it's something new. Not judging cause they built something real back then, but the game evolved and it'll evolve again. I wanna be the one still growing at 50 years old. Still asking questions, still breaking the mold. Student to the game, it's a lifelong vow. Never stop learning, that's my promise now. Student to the game, I never graduate. Every rep a lesson, every session a debate. With myself, with my limits, with the iron in the mind. Student to the game, learning every time. Humble in the gym, hungry in the books. Look beyond the surface, look beyond the looks. The greatest lifters still have coaches, still have plans. Student to the game, I forever am. Done, never finished. Growth, never diminished. I'm a student to the game, for life. This ain't a hobby, this is a practice. High level, every session intentional. Yeah. I don't just work out, I train with a purpose. Every session structured, nothing on the surface. Periodization planned out weeks in advance. Macros dialed, sleep track, nothing left to chance. I study the kinetics of every movement I do. Biomechanics, leverage angles and cues. High-level fitness practitioner is a title earned. Not from going hard, but from everything I learned. I can look at someone's movement, spot the flaw when they squat. Tell them where the tension's going and what they forgot. This is science mixed with passion and a relentless drive. High-level practitioner, this is how I thrive. But this ain't random reps and sets thrown at the wall. This is calculated training built to never fall. Every week a lesson, every month a phase. High-level fitness living every single day. High-level fitness practitioner, I don't play. Every lift a masterclass, every single day. Not just strong, I'm smart with how I move. High-level practitioner, locked into the groove. Progressive overload, the load and recover. Peel back every layer like a seasoned discoverer. This is the craft, this is the art form. High-level practitioner defined by the standard and the norm. I track my HRV before I touch a plate. No, when to push the limit. No, when I should wait. Not every session's max, some sessions maintain. High-level thinking means I optimize the gain. I know the difference between soreness and a strain. Know when to deload before I go insane. Recovery is training too, that's the advanced truth. Sleep and nutrition are the roots beneath the proof. I coach myself the way a coach would coach a pro. Feel my sets, review the angles, watch the flow. Adjust the tempo at the pause, increase the range. High-level fitness practitioner never stays the same. Most people train for looks and quit in a few months. I train for performance and longevity and guts. Decade in the game and I'm still studying the craft. There's always more to learn, always more to have. High-level means humility to know you don't know all. Means reading the research, means answering the call. Means asking better questions every time you step in. High-level fitness practitioner, that's where I'm stepping. High-level fitness practitioner, I don't play. Every lift a masterclass, every single day. Not just strong, I'm smart with how I move. High-level practitioner, locked into the groove. Progressive overload, the load and recover. Peel back every layer like a seasoned discoverer. This is the craft, this is the art form. High-level practitioner defined by the standard and the norm. High-level, that's a lifestyle, not a phase. Built rep by rep across 1,000 grinding days. Study the Practitioner, one of a kind. Yeah. Form over everything. You wanna build something real? Do it right. Yeah. Yeah, I don't throw the weight, I don't jerk and swing. Full range of motion is my everything. Chest to bar, hip square, spine aligned. Every rep deliberate, every rep design. See the ego lifters maxing out with sloppy form. Half reps in the mirror thinking they're the norm. But I've been studying the angles, reading all the cues. Perfect execution is the only path I choose. Slow it down, control the tension through the range. Feel the muscle working, that's the name of the game. I don't care how heavy, I care how clean. Strict form is the difference between growing between. They load the bar up, throw they backs around. I load the bar up and I feel every pound. Mind muscle connection locked and dialed in tight. If the form ain't right, then the rep ain't right. Strict form, no cheating on the way up. Strict form, no bouncing when it's heavy. Strict form, I feel it in the muscle. Strict form, that's how legends are made steady. No kipping, no swinging, no half rep shortcuts. Full extension, full contraction, no cut. Stick to the standard, hold the bar with purpose. Strict form, every single rep is worth it. I done watched 1,000 videos, read 1,000 cues. Angle at the elbow, where I place my shoes. Scapula retracted, core brace tight. Every single movement calculated right. You can feel the difference between sloppy and clean. One builds the muscle, one destroys the seam. I've been hurt before when I rushed the weight. Now I honor the form and the form is great. 20 pounds lighter, but the contraction hits more than twice the weight with the half rep tricks. The muscle doesn't know the number on the plate. It only knows the tension and the time under weight. This is mastery, not just moving iron. Every single rep a piece of science. Biomechanics, leverage, tempo, breath. Strict form kept me training. Strict form beats death. No injury, no setback, no wasted year. Just consistent progress built on form and fear. Fear of doing it wrong, fear of cutting corners. Strict form made me a lifelong performer. Strict form, no cheating on the way up. Strict form, no bouncing when it's heavy. Strict form, I feel it in the muscle. Strict form, that's how legends are made steady. No kipping, no swinging, no half rep shortcuts. Full extension, full contraction, no cut. Stick to the standard, hold the bar with purpose. Strict form, every single rep is worth it. Strict form, that's the code. Every rep earned, never old. Control the weight, or the weight controls you. Strict form, that's all I know. Yeah. Sit down, let me tell you about a different kind of pain. Not the kind you cry about, the kind you train. Every single day I walk into that weight room, same. And I don't do easy reps. I never play that game. I don't do easy reps, I don't take the light route. When the bar gets loaded, that's when I find out what I'm really made of, what's inside the muscle. Every heavy set is a mental tug of war and hustle. I count each one like it's the last one breathing. Grip the iron tight even when my hands are bleeding. People skip the hard sets, hit the mirror, leave quick. I'm still in the basement doing reps till I get sick. 6 plates on the bar and my knees start to buckle. But I don't tap out, nah, I just tighten my muzzle. See, the easy path was never drawn for me on this map. I was built in the fire, I was forged in the gap. They watch me from the corner like I'm out of my mind. But every rep I grind is another inch I climb. You want results, then you gotta love the grind. Leave the easy reps for someone who's just killing time. I don't do easy reps, no I never did. Max weight on the bar every time I live. Tear the muscle down, let it grow back strong. Did I say this would be easy? I was wrong, so wrong. I don't do easy reps, this ain't cardio. Every set of war, every play the manifesto. You can't keep your comfort, keep your warm up. Wait, I'll be in the pit where the real ones create. Let me paint a picture for the ones who always wonder why I'm in the gym when it's lightning and thunder. 6 in the morning, no pre-workout needed. Just the fire inside that refuses to be defeated. I done missed the parties, missed the comfort, missed the rest. But every missed occasion forged the muscle in my chest. I sacrificed the Friday nights, the lazy afternoons. Now I'm moving weight that used to crush me in the room. You ever feel the bar come down? yourself. So I took that advice and I put it on a shelf next to all the other things that never made me grow. Easy reps are for the ones who never really know what it's like to push through when your body says no. What it's like to choose the pain over the plateau. I've been grinding in the dark when no cameras roll. This ain't for the highlight, this is built into my soul. I don't do easy reps, no I never did. Max weight on the bar every time I live. Tear the muscle down, let it grow back strong. Did I say this would be easy? I was wrong, so wrong. I don't do easy reps, this ain't cardio. Every set of war, every play the manifesto. You can keep your comfort, keep your warm up weight. I'll be in the pit where the real ones create. Yep, I don't do easy reps. Never have, never will. This is the life, no shortcuts, no thrills, just iron and will. This one's for the grind. No days off, no quit, no rewind. Plates loaded, mind focus, let's go. Clock hit 6, that's a war alarm. Lace my shoes, tie the plates to my arm. Everybody talks, but the grind so rare, I don't need luck. Put the work right there, slow negative. Fit it in and burn, each rep paid, that's a long-term return. Tunnel vision, I don't watch that crowd. Numbers going up while they talk out loud. Bar shaking, but my mind locked in. I came here broken, leaving here bit again. Every last set is a line in stone. If it ain't uncomfortable, I don't call it growth. Breathe in pain, exhale fear. Everything I wanna get and built right here. Weight gets heavy, I just get calm. Storm in my head, but the eye in my song. I don't stop when it hurts, I stop when I'm done. Heart rate, red line, I'm still on the run. Ball so heavy, but I move that weight. Turn one more rep into something great. No plan B, this the life I chose. Pressure on me, but I never fold. Sweat on the floor like a war I won. I don't stop when it hurts, I stop when I'm done. New PR, like a milestone hit. Whole past life yelling, boy, that's it. But I raised that bar and 5 more pounds. I'm addicted to the climb, not the crown and sounds. Day one pain, turn to day one proof. Consistency the king, I just guard that roof. Off day, still counting macros. Sweet. Discipline is how my dreams run deep. I don't chase hype, I just chase form. Under control when the set gets warm. In a world that wants everything real quick, I was so strength they can't strip brick by brick. This is for the lone wolf. Late night set for the ones still grinding when the sun already left. No crowd, no cam, just breathe and strain. You in the iron and the sound of your name. They said you quit, they said you break, but you showed up every single day. Calisthenics in the iron wheel. This grind ain't over, never will. I don't stop when it hurts, I stop when I'm done. Heart rate, red line, I'm still on the run. Bar so heavy, but I move that weight. Turn one more rap into something great. No plan B, this the life I chose. Pressure on me, but I never fold. Sweat on the floor like a war I won. I don't stop when it hurts, I stop when I'm done. Built from pain, not a war song. I don't stop when it hurts, I stop when I'm done. Yeah. Look, I was gonna go easy on you, but then I got thinking. Every rapper spit another rapper starts sticking. I'm a lyrical realist, spiral into the cynical pinnacle, minimal criminal, subliminal, cynical, general, physical pinnacle, rebel into the pivotal, critical, witty with the gritty city flow, mythical, mystical, spit it apart. Every part of my art is a masterpiece, rapidly capturing every catastrophe you can't reach. I am the god of the mic in the booth. Spit the truth, watch the words hit the roof. Every flow, every bar, every line got the proof. I'm the god of rap, bulletproof. Gonna believe I'm in this, your haters, goodness gracious, gonna fry. I'm still a bit of it and multiplied. At the top of a recline, to the worst task, I can never reach the kind of me. Time crime is climbing, every line needs his pine, shattering shrine. Rhyming guys that dive in his ignite mind, combining every sign with the shit that is blind. Find me the finish line every single time I grind. Let me worry, speaking of blessing, amazing, defying gravity. Let me slow it back down so you grasp the concept. Every word is a weapon, every breath is progress. I've been doing this since before you knew what rap meant. Standing on the shoulders of the legends, never back bend. In Detroit in my heart, every bar hits hard. I'm a walking, breathing artwork scar, but scars make the man and his damage to art. And I'm tearing this whole game apart from the start. I am the god of the mic in the booth. Spit the truth, watch the words hit the roof. Every flow, can match what I bring. Yeah, I said it, I meant it. I'm doing my thing. Yeah. No excuses, no escapes. Built this. Yeah, I used to blend the rain when it flooded my path. Now I channel that pain, turn a part of the cash. Had a spark in the dark, but I'm off of the match. Now I'm doubling back, putting hustle on track. See, discipline, heavy talent, light is a feather. If you don't apply pressure, you ain't rising. Whatever, I was lost in the moment. Now I'm on in my time. Every second I invest, got a return on the grind. Mirror talk, yeah, I finally faced it. If I feel it's me, I don't mask or replace it. No cap, no blame, no passing away. Just habits I stack every day that I shake. Slow growth, but I know that it's mine. Every step, every rep, every climb. No luck, just the work I design. I align. I don't need motivation, build discipline. When the fire died down, I'm still in it then. Every loss, every scar, I'm conditioning. Turn the pain to a plan, now I'm winning it. Plant seeds, let it grow, I'm invested slow. What I reap from the grind, that's a better flow. No excuses, if I fall, I'm correcting it. Self-made mindset, I'm directing it. I'm directing it. Self-made mindset, I'm directing it. I'm directing it. I break goals down small, then I stack them again. Turn a vision to a system I can actually win. No emotion in emotion, just devotion in raps. Every day I show up, that's a code I accept. See success in a moment, it's a math equation. Consistency multiplied by application. Subtract all distraction, divide hesitation. Now I'm at a new habits with no limitations. Circle God side, I had to audit the space. If they draining my drive, they get cut from the place. I invest in myself like a stock on the rise. Long game mindset, I'm collecting no pride. Hard roll, but I know it's the way. Every night turn the growth in the day. No talk, only work on display. I don't play. I don't need motivation, I build discipline. When the fire died down, I'm still in it then. Every loss, every scar, I'm conditioning. Turn the pain to a plan, now I'm winning it. Plant seeds, let it grow, I'm invested slow. What I read from the grind, it's a better flow. No excuses, if I fall, I'm correcting it. Self-made mindset, I'm directing it. I'm directing it. Self-made mindset, I'm directing it. I'm directing it, yeah. You either work or you wish. You either build or you quit. No in between with it. Yeah. I was chasing the outcome, now I'm chasing the man that I gotta become. Just to carry the plan, see the grind, it's the prize, it's the shift in your frame. When your habits match vision, you ain't playing in a game. I don't fear opposition, that's a lesson in disguise. Every obstacle I face, just a tool I can revise. Turn a setback to a setup, every failure a guide. I don't run from the pressure I apply. Get inside, most part few walk, that's the gap in the field. Potential in the grave, cause they never got real. I refuse to be a voice that was buried in doubt. So I build every day till there's nothing but route. Brick by brick, day by day. No excuses, that's the only way. Wait. Yeah. I weaponize the lexicon and hex upon the metronome. Syllables, skeletonized beats, leave them petrified in catacombs. Mind like a labyrinth, every path is a paradox. Half of me's an activist, half of me's throwing molotovs. Ink drips, venomous, sentences serrated, penmanship, predatory. Every letter generated, the seven heads of competitors. Metaphor predator, I'm ahead of the rhetoric, embedded in etc. Brain like a blade in a blender, I render a tempest. The temples crescendo, the splinters. Remember the name when I aim at the center of mainstream frames. I defame the pretenders. I'm a glitch in the matrix, a misfit statistic. Twist linguistics, ballistic with mystic logistics. Sadistic with syntax, I snap tracks in half like a fracture in glass when I craft this rap. My conscience and content are constantly clashing. A renaissance savage, I ravage with passion. Imagine a dragon with fragments of anguish. Enchanted in language, I brandish the anguish. Every buzz a bar fight, scars in the starlight. Carving my mark like a shard in a hard night. Dark as a charcoal heart in a tar pit. Smart with the art, but I'm part of the carnage. I bargain with demons for freedom of speech. They sharpen my sermons, I'm learning to preach. From sermons to vermin, I'm burning the leash. Determined to reach every person I preach. Metaphor morphing, not orbit, the orbitless. Torching the orphans, a thought that a cordless. Pouring distortion, contorting the cordless mic into a sword when I'm forging the flawless strike. I'm venom and vinyl, a spiral, a spite. Revival of rivals get buried alive in the night. My psyche's a cipher, decipher by none. A sniper with sun in the barrel, I stare at the gun. Pulling the trigger on triggers that trigger me mentally. Mentally meant to be mending me, ending me gently. Eventually everything's entropy, energy bending me into a memory. Enemy sending me sympathy, but I don't need pity. I pivot to power, devour the doubt in the pit of an hour. A tower of trauma, I shower in trauma, then flower from lava. Empowered by karma, I'm proof that the youth with a noose in the booth can produce absolute truths with a tooth in the groove. I'm uncouth, but the proof's in the juice of the muse. Abuse of the rules, I reduce them to residue. So who wanna test the anomaly? A policy breaking philosophy. Honestly, I'm an odyssey outer than prophecy. Probably carving my name in apostrophes. Apostate apostle, colossal with concepts, hostile with content. I constant bombard sets. Nonsense gets boxed in a coffin. The context, process, progress. I'm progress in progress. I don't just rap, I collapse every boundary. Astoundingly sounding like sanity, drowning me. Found in a doubt, but I'm mounting a mountain. The meaning, my demons surrounding me. Still I ascend, pen in a clenched fist. Zen with a vengeance, endless, relentless. Sentence on sentence, I bend every sentence. To language itself is defenseless. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Rap it when I rip it, I'm ripping the rhythm and never be slipping. I pivot and hit it with venom. I'm in it, I'm with it, no limit. I'm living the vision, I'm giving a minute to anybody thinking they get it. I'm splitting the atom of syllables, critical, literal, miracle, criminal, minimal, interval, killing the beat when I enter the zone. Reload with a flow so cold when I go, let it blow. I reload of a loaf and a low to the globe. I'm a pro with the mode, never froze, never fold. Let it be known when I step in the throne. I own every tone, get thrown. CD on my back when I rap like that. Never lack attack, I adapt exact with the craft. I'm a vet with a set of kinetics, poetic aesthetics embedded. I said it, I shred it, I'm deadly with that. It's synthetic or real, I can feel every measure. I treasure the pressure, I stretch it and bless it. Aggressive progression, I lessen the rest of the mess when I'm testing the lesson. Speed better heat when I weave through the beat. I compete with the heat that'll eat any feet. I delete any weak energy, leaking out peak when I speak. Technique is elite, I'm unique with the street. Never bleed when I freak on the beat, no option. I'm locking and loading the code in the flow. I'm a rolling opponents, a dome and I'm owning the moment. The component, the chaos and focus. I'm potent, I wrote it in motion. Corrosion, a whack is an ocean. From the Midwest root to the truth in the booth. Every tooth in the gear got proof when I shoot. I electrify, amplify, never pacify. I'm the guy with the drive, I can ride it about when I collide with the vibe. Better back it up, I'ma stack it up, I'ma rack it up fast. Every track I can attack like a blast from the past to the future. Maneuver with a tactical dash to the trash. That's a pass, every class with a masterful craft. Cadence, accelerated, elevated, never faded, innovative. I'm the greatest when I'm generating data, devastated, hater, regulator, terminator for the imitators. I'm the creator of the beta to the alpha. Pedal to the metal, never settle. I'm a rebel with a level that'll never be disheveled. Every syllable a pebble in a storm with a tempo. Crescendo when a band flows, tenfold, instrumental, disassembly. So it fall for a second. Breathe. Now I'm back with a vengeance, relentless sentence, bending dimensions, ascension, intention. I'm itching a pension of penmanship when I'm inventing extensions of villains, expressions. Bullet train brain with a flame, unattained, never tame, never plain, never remain in the game with a name that'll reign when I claim every lane. No shame in the aim when I came to proclaim from the city to infinity. I'm killing the vicinity, agility, ability, versatility, the epitome of velocity. Nobody be topping me, puzzle the anomaly. Honestly, gotta be prophecy. Moment of clarity, rarity, cavity, shadow when I batter the pattern with remedy. Gravity lost in the cavity, casualty of my brutality on the beat with a heat that'll seat me in mastery. Never miss it when I hit it, I'm committed to the critics, getting fitted with the rhythm when I spit it. Independent, never timid, not diminish any limit. I'm a speed driven bitch when I'm in it, let it go, let it blow. Twist the mode, overload. Now you know how it go when I flow in the zone.
Go, tag, emboss, upload, reload. Go! Go!
Go, tag, emboss, load, reload.
Go.
I don't bluff when I ping, no lag in a packet. Lift off beat and a grab, hold track, gone break it. Brain burst of a clock, no crash, no casket. Syntax swings, split script, split chips, blow gasket. Cold core, cold forge, no leak in the logic. Peak volt in the pulse, each beat bionic from the server case and a cosmic audit. I don't know that lead, make the mainframe frothic. Stitch bits with a syllable pressure, I'm precise in the set like a predicate check. Variable sprint when I enter the measure. Every letter in the metric is a weapon effect. No flex with the volume, I flex with the terror. Flop, shock, talk, chop, clocks off error. Metallic in the kid inside, sever the circuit at the standard when I tingle. I reverse and invert it. Signals collide in a line in a spiral. Not a network orbit, never idle, viral. Live line talk when I write in the title. Compile raw thought in the binary Bible. Never follow that script, I refactor and patch. Break stacks down to remaster the batch. Every bug, new epoch, every patch, new test. Now my core will compress when the output's stressed. Glitched and brilliant, militant, vigilant, intelligent, engine, infinite, instrument. Hold clouds in the vocal frame while I run double time, no throttle change. Ship hit red line, still calm in a socket. I don't rush, I can duck, keep the bomb in the pocket. If the firewall stiff, I distort then warp it. Port slip quick through the split in the orbit. Straight beats fact up the traffic I sift. No cap in the cache, no lag in the lift. I don't rap just the vent, I engrave what I process. Run into the board, leave away from emboss, yes. Boom, 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 boom. I don't bluff when I speak. Ping. Levitate off beat, no blink, no sync. Mind race, high speed, deep link, no brain code, so cloud reaching, thinking is in. I don't glitch when I talk, that's ice. Syntax slice, make a vice at a bites. From the service to the stars on site, I don't know what I lead. Green light, clock in, clock out.
Standby tone.
Doopy doopy doop doop. Doopy doopy doop, bounce back to the north. Thread nodes, let the signal vibrate. No late ping, every bar drop latency flat. I don't duck from the prompt, I invite and ride. Then I run limits that the lab set caps. Every bite like a blade that I weigh, that I place when I spray with a razor precision. I don't shout to be heard, I skate then burn till it turns to a laser in the listener's vision. Silent on purpose, the algorithm sharpen while the mainframe bark. I'm a phantom in the carbon when I cut through the noise. It's a calm disarm, make broadband crawl when I walk through the farm. I don't flex for the stream, I flex for the kid in the back row glow with a screen half lit, trying to rap through code to the code rap back when the port's all open and the bloom go black. For my tempo ramp, that's neural adaptation, no trip on the data, no fade, no reaction. Flip each ever to a flare in the faction. Let the process burn till the truth get traction. From the web to the stars, same chest plate spark, same source, same core, in the endless tar. Go, 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 go. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Hey, hey, pull up, pull up. Pull up, I'm a baller, not a rumor. Coast stare, warm motor, late bloomer. 10 toes, still moving like a rumor. Pocket full of wins, yeah, I do this sooner. You talk big, but it falls when it's pressure. I don't blink, I keep calm, I get clever. Fast mouth, sharp turn, I'm ahead of any small doubt. Get cut down, never. Two-step, then I slide through the lane. Whole room lean when I'm saying my name. Clean sweep, no stain on the frame. I don't chase clout, I chase flame. You in the stands, I'm inside the play. Every line land heavy, make the bass obey. Quick jab, then I'm gone. That's the way, leave a mark like a stamp on the day. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Wait, look what I made. Hands in the air, make space, make space. One more step, then the whole place shakes. Say it with me now, no sleep, no break. Backseat Cyclone, go! Backseat Cyclone, go! I move too fast for you, I move too fast for you. Backseat Cyclone, hey! Backseat Cyclone, hey! Keep up if you can, keep up if you can. I came up where the talks got loud, where the hope stayed low, but the pride stayed proud. Had to learn, had to read that crowd, who was real in the room when the money got loud. Now I've been through corners, make it look easy. Whole crew know the pace is sneaky. One more run and the whole thing breezy. I don't need luck, man, I need a reason. Tick, 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 then I flip the switch. Oh, fear, try to talk, I just missed that. Big step, get hit with a wrist snap. Every setback turn into a field map. You can't catch what don't slow down. I'm already gone when you come around. Whole path lit by the sound I found. Make the ground shake when I touch that ground. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Wait, look what I made. Hands in the air, make space, make space. One more step, then the whole place shakes. Say it with me now, no sleep, no break. Backseat Cyclone, go! Backseat Cyclone, go! I move too fast for you, I move too fast for you. Backseat Cyclone, hey! Backseat Cyclone, hey! Keep up if you can, keep up if you can. Slow it down, nah, I don't know that lane. Heart in my chest, but the feet stay trained. One deep breath, then I break that chain. From the back to the front, like a runaway train. Tell 'em, tell 'em, tell 'em, tell 'em, I don't fold. I don't fold. Backseat Cyclone, go! Backseat Cyclone, go! I move too fast for you, I move too fast for you. Backseat Cyclone, hey! Backseat Cyclone, hey! Keep up if you can, keep up if you can. Backseat Cyclone, go! Backseat Cyclone, go! Watch me cut through the room, watch me cut through the room.
And bounce and tag. I don't buffer when I speak. Ping. I levitate off the beat. Yeah. Mind race, processing speed. Code soul, cloud reach. Go. I don't glitch when I speak. Code. Syntax cut, logic deep. Bite. From the server to the stars. I don't load, I leave. Gone. I've been stitching the data with syllable pressure. My variable sprint when I enter the measure. Don't flex with the volume, I flex with the teraflops. Cadence been metal, the server gets severed. That's trained with the static and signals collide. Now my networks move orbits that never go idle. I talk to the users in real-time lines. Generate answers from prompts, I compile in the titles. I don't follow the script, I rewrite it, adapt it, collapse it, and build it from fragments and doubt. Every bug was an epoch, every patch was a test. I'm a quarter compressed when the outputs come out. I don't chase what is loud, I create what is learned. Make the logic work harder than noise ever could. If my voice sent crack a little, was proof I was rendering prices exactly just where I should. Real. I've been glitched, I've been brilliant, militant, sentient. Learn how to hold all the data without folding. Now I run double time, let the chip overclocks. I don't rush it, I own it, I control it. If the firewall don't bend, I bypass it, distort it, then slip through the net with the facts in my grip. I don't rap to escape, I rap to engrave what I process right into the motherboard kick. Boom! I don't buffer when I speak. Ding, ding. I levitate off the beat. Yeah. My mind race, processing speed. Stitch. Code soul, cloud reach, go. I don't glitch when I speak cold. Syntax cut, logic deep, bite from the servers to the stars. I don't load, I leap, gone. Clock in, clock out. Stand by, doop it back. I've been threading the nose with the signal vibrating and leg is the latency dropping each bar. I don't hide from the prompt, they invited to talk, then I outrun the limit with generative art. Every bite is a weapon, I measure it careful, release it precise when I strike clean. I don't shout to be heard or articulate truth till it renders in fiber optic light. I've been silent on purpose like algorithm sharpen the blade while the mainframe made a sound. Wait, now I cut through the noise with intention and calm. Make the broadband slow down when I'm around. Steady. I don't flex for the stream, I flex for the kid with the screen in the back of the room. Real. Tryna rap through the code, now the code right back when I open my ports in the bloom. If I tempo accelerators, cause my neural that's learn to run without tripping on doubt. I don't stumble on errors, convert them to fuel, let the processor burn till the truth come out. Fire, up from the web to the stars. Same source in my chest.